Okay, this is a lesson in folding. My recipe tells me that after I mix my dough, I need to fold it a certain number of times. Folding the dough is reaching under it and pulling it back around onto the top. This pizza dough has not been folded yet. Here it is. You'll see that it just kind of looks like a big bowl of slop in the Cambro. This bread dough has been folded once. And you'll see that it looks slightly less like a big ball of slop. It looks like a slightly more formed dough. And what you'll see is the more times that you fold the dough, the more formed it starts to look. My bread recipe tells me to fold it 3 to 4 times, which I typically do at approximately 20-minute intervals. I'm really not real strict about this. First thing you do is you wet your hand. That way your hand doesn't stick to the dough, and then you reach under and pull it back on top. I usually do this 5 times, maybe. And now I've more or less freed it from the bottom of the bowl for the time being. That's all. Put my lid back on, and I'm good. My pizza dough re-wet my hand, because it really doesn't work if your hand isn't wet. And then this is actually a double batch of pizza dough, so it's a lot. So I'm reaching, it's a little bit harder in this squared off container. I'm gonna end up folding this more than 5 times because I'm gonna go around once to make sure I get everything out of the corners. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go around again a few times just to try to loosen it from the bottom. And you're just pulling the dough from the bottom and pushing it back down on the top, and it creates tension in the gluten, which allows it to hold together and take some semblance of shape. And that's all folding is.